he misses from there, they'll shoot him. It's put through. Nearly a great mark too, not quite held. And that ball was kicked up there by Campbell to the half-forward zone. A chance for Fidge, looking pretty good. Gets a hand pass back. Here's a chance now for Hughes going goalward. It's on its way. It's a goal to Melbourne. Melbourne are in front. His hand pass comes to Jarrett, who hurriedly kicks it up to the ground and taken by Hughes. A long hand pass to Dixon. This sets up a goal for Melbourne if he's quick enough. No, he's not going for the shot. He puts it out wide, out to the forward pocket. Healy can't take the mark. Manton tackled. Didn't have it. Picked up by Healy. Shot at goal. That's a goal to Richmond. Mistake made there.
Yes, he's had a good quarter, John Manton, playing at centre-half forward. In fact, 10 possessions. Pickering from behind. Oh, he's got it, Michael Pickering. Beautiful judgment. Lines up the goals. That was a clever mark. Great play, Michael Pickering, for a goal. No mark, play on, said the umpire. Rollings to Mark Lee, who hasn't been in the play much. A bad hand pass. He's done 2 of those today. There's Jarrett. He's normally a great hand passer. Over to Healy on the left foot. And Greg Healy, I think, has put it through. He has.
Up to the half-forward zone through Healy. Notting couldn't do very well on that occasion. Little kick came off the boot of Payne to Fidge. Fidge a chance to Hughes. Hughes a chance to score. He puts it high. Oops, did it or did it not? It came back like a boomerang. And it's a goal. Danny Hughes kicks his second goal.
Towards half-forward, the players fly, and the mark has been taken by Stephen James. That'll be 15 metres. Off he goes, Stephen James, onto the left foot. He hooks it back. Lee and Pickering. And Lee goes in front and takes the mark. Pickering's always snooping around behind in case the ball comes to the ground, but Lee and Roach can take marks. There's Lee at half-forward, a high one. Oh, that could be a goal. That's a lovely kick by Mark Lee.
He's going in toward the centre of the ground with a good kick again. Up to that position he travels. Grinder up high. Nearly boarded down. Didn't actually get the first tap. Has been picked up by Bauer. Here's a chance for an ear. The goals are open. 50 out he is. He runs into the 40-metre mark. He goes forward toward the goals and puts it through. That was set up right from the centre of the ground.
Oh, this is danger. Cross goal. Now, what will happen with this kick? He headed for the boundary line. He'll be hoping it bounces out, I think.
That was good football.
It was great football as it comes to Jarrett, and Jarrett lines up the goals, and that is brilliant football as he kicked the goal. He has.
But picked up by Francis of Richmond. Oh, nearly a Palmer waltz those two are having there at half-forward. Picked up by Roberts. Roberts' left foot shot should be on line. It's a natural shot for left footer. It's a goal. Then Jess had the chance to relieve, but he didn't. Grinter got up high. Healy into the open goal. Puts it on its way. And what you see now, it's Melbourne back in front after Healy kicks his 4th goal. Could have been another free kick going Richmond's way. The kick from Roach, not a good one. Batterson goes in. Here's another chance for Rollings. The kick toward goal, and he's got it.
Forward pocket, Denny Hughes went for the big knock away. A chance for a kick from James. That was given by Terry Smith, but playing in front, Michael Roach.
And knowing full well that if he kicks it, which I think he will.
Those 3 changes, the difference was 2 goals or less. Richmond leading by 8 points at 3-quarter time. We pick up play now at the 16.5-minute mark of the final quarter, and Melbourne had reduced that leeway. The Tigers in front by only 4.
6 points to Alan Johnson.
Who won't forget this game in a hurry? The kick by Smith drifts toward the boundary line. It will be touched by Cole. Does he keep it in play? He does. The ball's still in play. Cole again picks up for Melbourne. Melbourne still a chance to get this ball forward. Grinder's there. The ball brought to turf. Fidge missed it. It's been picked up. Smith caught in possession. Picked up, shot by Healy. It's a goal, is it? It is. Melbourne in front on 7's big league at the MCG. Healy kicks his 5th goal. Melbourne 16-21, 1-1-7. Richmond 18-7, 1-1-5.
Greg Healy playing a magnificent game. There he is, the little rover. 5 goals, could be a match-winning effort. There's the runner coming out to talk to him. He's had 22 kicks at 9 handballs and kicked 5 goals. Now it's Melbourne's turn. Can they hang on? They're 2 points in front. But very, very reminiscent of the game earlier in the season when Melbourne got up in the dying minutes when Richmond seemed to have the game won.
Yes, Melbourne won that game by 10 points. This one is anyone. So hand pass comes away, taken by Rollings from James. A high kick goes toward Roberts, who just came back on the ground, replates cross. The kick from Roberts to the half-forward zone. Sean White sets himself on the second grab, will be paid the mark.
Played a very good final quarter, Jack.
Yes, he looked dark for him early in the day when he had the job of trying to contain Roach. But now it's Sean White going down the outer flank.
There's the kick from White towards centre wing, punched away by Notting into the hands of Rawlings. Rawlings with a hand pass. This is Mike Roberts with the ball on his left foot. Hooks it back towards half forward. Up they go. Mark Lee. Well played, Gary Lyon. It was punched away from Lee. John Manton was dispossessed as Nigel Cole gets it up towards half forward. It's grabbed by Dale Dixon. Here's danger. The long kick. John Fidge. Out he comes. Can't take the mark. It hits the deck. Grinter crashes his way through. Now it's Alan Johnson. Jimmy Jess. Oh, he's steady as a rock under pressure. Kicks it wide and finds Dean Notting.
Dean Notting on the half-back flank on the outer side. I think Alan Johnson's hurt too. I saw the trainers out to him before. But Notting goes out toward the flank. Teammate can't take the mark. That was Barry Rawlings, and it's tapped out by Jarrett. It's Melbourne leading Richmond by 2 points on Sevens big leagues. The 18.5-minute mark has gone by now. We're going toward the 19-minute mark. The ball just about neutral territory on the outer wing, taken by Moore. The hand pass ineffective. Healy looking for the free kick, which didn't come. The umpire said a bounce will take place on the centre wing position outer side. 16 goals, 21 the Melbourne total. 117, Richmond 18 goals, 7, 115. 2 points between the teams, exactly 19 minutes into the final.
Peter Moore, they really need him firing in these last few minutes as the ball comes wide. Oh, good shepherding by Moore, kicked up the ground by Healy. Towards half forward, it's still in play as Trevor Poole grabs the football. A hand pass to Bauer, back to Poole. He runs to centre half back. He's going for the long kick. He's down as he kicked it. Pickering, could have been a free kick. Now he goes in, Michael Pickering, ducks the head, and the umpire said it was too high. The Melbourne supporters won't like that.
No, well, you're dead right. He ducked the head and shouldn't have been paid. Poole goes forward to the half-forward zone. It travels. It's picked up by Big Lee. Barges through. The hand passes to Bauer. Bauer gets a hand pass over the top again. They can't take it, and he is beaten for the ball by Sean White. White can carry the ball down. He's going down the members' flank. To the wing position he travels. He comes down through the wing. He goes for a short pass. Not a good kick. Picked up by Dixon into toward the half-forward zone. And the mark has been taken down there on that half-forward position.
Well, that's amazing, you know. Landy ran with his opponent, let White run down the ground. I know he might have given the hand pass over the top, but he's played a magnificent last quarter, Sean White, but I think you must take the punt and run at the man and put him under a bit of pressure, Jack.
I agree entirely. Grinter going for his third goal. 50 metres out at the MCG. The torpedo punt works not well off the boot toward goals from the hands of the players. It hit the post, and the umpire indicates one behind. So nothing in the game still. 20-30 gone. 20.5 minutes have gone the final term. Melbourne lead by 3 points over Richmond after kicking badly for goal. Now Richmond bring the ball away from their full-back position. Up to the wing it travels. Players set themselves. Jess is out now to get some drive. Gives it to Notting. Notting comes through the half-forward zone now. After the second bounce, after the third bounce, he's going to look for Roach. No, he ignored Roach, which I didn't think was good thinking. He goes into the forward pocket. A chance for Campbell. Campbell of Melbourne. Cooley gets out of trouble. The kick not a good one. Back toward Jarrett. Notting can't take the mark. It's on the turf with Landy. He can't gain possession. Picked up by Jarrett. Jarrett's looking around the flank for a teammate. Big Jess is there. Jess is about to pounce. Can't take the mark. Picked up by Bauer. Bauer is called by Francis, but it's taken by Landy. He's caught. Rioli comes on the scene. He can get a hand pass back to Manton. Manton moves it from the wing up to the half-forward zone. A chance now for Richmond. They can't take the mark, though.
They're doing well, Melbourne. Kicked up the ground by Campbell. Oh, Melbourne players everywhere. Jarrett's been a terrific player today, as usual. Goes for the short one. Oh, slipped over. This could be dangerous. The Melbourne player slipped. Trevor Poole to Brendan Bauer. Bauer fires at the goals. He's hooked it. No. It's a goal, and Richmond hit the butt. A mistake by Melbourne. The player slipped over Graham Yates, and Bauer's kicked a lovely goal. So the Tigers are in front.
Richmond back in front after a bad mistake by Alan Jarrett, who had the ball in the half-back flank. Should have come round the wing. Went in toward the centre of the ground where Healy lost his footing. The ball picked up and shot by Bauer for a good goal. Richmond leading Melbourne by 3 points on Sevens big league. All the action from the MCG. One mistake in these circumstances can cost you a game. Normally it's the team that doesn't make the mistakes that win these games. So we'll see what happens in the next few minutes.
There's young Bauer again on the left foot. Out wide. Oh, gee, he lost sight of the ball in stretch. Now it's Mark Lee charging after the football. Gets down, loses it. This is coming up for his 9th kick of the quarter. He's been magnificent, Sean White.
He better kick it
He's
quickly.
Still going. He gives the hand pass to Healy, who's been a great player. Healy towards half forward. Russell Richards took his eyes off it. Oh, here come the Demons, though. Kicked away by Jeremy Nichols. Batterston's got it. He's got to kick it quickly. Left foot. John Fidge in front. Punched away by Smith. Here's a chance for the Demons. Rodney Grinter picks it up. Don't tell me he's kicked another one. A point. He has. And they're wasting opportunities. 16 goals, 23 Melbourne to Richmond, 19-7. So the difference is 2 points in favour of the Tigers.
Jimmy Jess leads to the full-back kick, and Jess did well to take that mark. Would have got the free kick anyhow. And from the half-back flank, Jess will try and hold play up a little while, I would think. It's 23 and a half minutes nearly gone. Jimmy Jess holding play up. I thought he would. The umpire should make him kick. He does eventually up to the wing position where players will set themselves. Moore should spoil instead of going for the mark. The ball hits the turf. Rioli's there, can't take it. Could have been a chance for Jarrett's free kick. Hand pass comes out. That's Bauer once again. Bauer going in toward the centre of the ground. Richmond player Lee sets himself. The ball comes to turf. No mark taken. A chance for Poole. The shot at goal is, no, it's swinging away. It might go through for one behind. And now it's out of bounds. So a boundary throw in Richmond's forward pocket. A chance to kick a goal. 24 minutes gone the final term. Richmond lead Melbourne by 2 points. And all the action on Sevens Big League. It's only 20 metres out from Richmond's goal. Can they convert?
Well, Melbourne, can they get a goal? There's Roach, it's a kick, and it's a point. So Melbourne breathe a little easier. They are only 3 points behind at the 24.5-minute mark of the final quarter. Michael Roach has kicked 5 today, and young Campbell's done all right in this quarter on him. I think he has kept him goalless in this quarter. Towards the half-back line. Oh, here's danger because Terry Smith's got it. He hooks it back. Roach is there. Oh, he's got the bounce beautifully. He hooks it back. Hard, high, and it's a great goal to Michael Roach, and maybe that's the sealer.
Every chance of that. Roach has kicked his 6th goal now. Richmond 20 goals, 8, 128. Melbourne 16-23, 119 on Sevens Big League, but we're not quite to the 25-minute mark. So there is a chance in the time-on period for Melbourne to go forward. Into time-on now by 3 seconds. At the centre bounce. If Melbourne can get this one down and get a goal, they're still in it. 128 to 119. Only 9 points between the teams. 2 quick kicks. Can Melbourne do it? Moore got the tap down towards Johnson, I think is injured. Johnson's kick goes goalward. Fidget coming out. Here comes Fidge. No one can take the mark. It's tapped away from goals now. Good play by Thornton. Swinging the ball back across ground. He goes wide. A well-placed kick finds a teammate too. James hand pass goes back out to Anea. Anea on the half-back flank. Now on the wing position. Moves up around the flank toward the half-forward zone. Coming out to meet it is Hughes. Hughes of Melbourne going back down the flank, looking for a teammate, but kicks straight to Notting, who takes the mark on the outer wing position.
Yes, Dean Notting, who was a very good player in the first quarter of this game, goes short to Rioli, who had a brilliant third quarter when he had 9 kicks, but hasn't been so dominant in this quarter. Towards forward pocket, where a strong mark has been taken by the big fella Mark Lee. Lee has kicked 4 goals. When he went to centre half forward in the third quarter, he's a very, very good player. Up towards full forward it is, and that's a good mark. Oh, what a great quarter this kid's played, Sean White. He's had 10 kicks for the quarter, a terrific effort.
Well, he's going to kick now straight down the ground, but there's no one there. You have to wait for someone to get into position now. Richards has got there, getting up high, had the ball in his grasp, couldn't hold it. It's been tapped out by Cole. It's on the turf, shot out to Roberts. Roberts kicks it very high into the half-forward flank position. Players set themselves, and a good mark has been taken over there by Newport. Newport of Melbourne should go down the ground with a kick. He goes to Hughes with a hand pass. He brings it down toward the centre half forward position, but it's all Richmond. It's been tapped out toward Rioli. Rioli getting away with a short pass, a good pass too, and he finds a teammate out there in Barry Rawlings. Rawlings will hold up play. He doesn't mind how many seconds tick away while the umpire lets him take all the time he'll permit. Rawlings holding things up. From the centre of the ground, he goes up toward the half-forward zone. Smith sets himself, can't take it. Batterston brings the ball away.
No one to give it to, Adrian Batterston. Their forward line, it doesn't really function, Melbourne. He's got no one to give it to. Why kick it straight to Richmond? In the end, he had to, and it went straight to Manton. Well, that's shocking forward play by the Melbourne forwards, and I think John Northey will have a good word to him.
Yes, we'll have to do something with that forward zone. Smith took the hand pass from Manton. Brings it forward. That's Craig Smith. Up high it travels. A chance for Batterston once again. He's well tackled. The ball comes to turf. taken by Trevor Poole. 50 metres out. Now it's 40 metres out. He shoots toward goal. That's the sealer. That's it. Trevor Poole kicks the goal that wins the game, that seals the game. He kicks his second goal, his 12th kick of the day. Melbourne 16-23, Richmond 21-8, 134 to 119 on Sevens Big League, 28 minutes into the final term.
Well, that was a lovely goal to Richmond. They wanted it more than Melbourne then, but the people are screaming out of the ground. They realise that that was the sealer, as Jack said. But that Melbourne forward line ought to be ashamed of themselves in the last couple of minutes when the players have got the ball and no one is prepared to run, make a lead. They all stood back waiting for something to happen, and I think that's most disappointing at a crucial stage of the match. There's Jimmy Jess punching the ball away. This is Nigel Cole, I think it is, on centre wing. Let's see. Yes, it is Nigel. He and Newport look very alike. He brings it back towards half forward. Jimmy Jess, the big thump away. Is the Rhino, Russell Richards. He runs to half forward. He's going for the long kick towards goal. There's the siren. So that might be counted. That's a goal on the siren. Yes, that will count. So at the final siren, Richmond very fortunate to get out of this one in my book. But they've won the game. 21 goals, 8. 134 to Melbourne. 17 goals, 23. Shocking kicking, 125.
The 1986 Victorian Football League Premiership season is proudly sponsored by Carlton, brewers of Foster's Lager.
Well, rather hoarse Peter McKenna summed it up pretty well. Shocking kicking, Richmond finally getting out of the game by only 9 points. And the stats look very interesting. Melbourne had 27 more kicks and 10 more shots at goal. And as I said, they still lost the game by 9 points. Richmond had 2 more frees and 21 more handballs. In the goals for Richmond, Michael Roach finished up with 6 and Mark Lee got 4. Pickering 3.